Hi friends, welcome to my Vampy and Bold Lip tutorial. I've already applied my Makeup Forever HD foundation so that I have a little bit more full coverage, and I contoured my face just so we can get this started quickly. So next I'm going to contour my nose, and I'm going into my contour and blush 2 palette from BH Cosmetics, and I'm going to use this pointed brush and dip it into the brown color and just draw a straight line on my where I want to contour my nose. And then I just go ahead and I blend that using my finger. Okay, now I'm using this crown brush. It's called the Pro Crease brush, and I'm just going to blend out the harsh lines. I'm also going to blend it all the way up to my brow because it makes it look a little bit more natural and flawless. And you have a really nice finish when you start using this kind of technique. And then here's me looking really funny without any eyeshadow and everything. And then I'm going to start baking with the Ben Nye Luxury Powder. And I'm using this Face Shop sponge because it has this flat top and it makes it easier for me to apply underneath the line where I want to contour. Also, it's really good for going underneath my own eye just because, again, it has a flat top. So it just makes it so much easier. And I don't have to have like random splotchy lines because you kind of want to have a perfect line when you're baking, especially when you're baking. Okay. And now I'm taking some of the powder underneath my eye just so it can set my concealer but also brighten this area. And I'm just, what am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing. But anyways, I'm also placing it on my nose bridge and in between the lines that I had contoured earlier. And just, I'm also putting some on the temples on my face so it kind of brightens up this area as well. Woo! Did I scare you? Anyways, I'm about to start on my brows now, and I'm using this Anastasia Brow Wiz pencil, and I'm just going to start outlining my brow. Now, I do have a natural arch, and it doesn't look that great, so I just start drawing my brows by outlining the bottom of them, and then I bring it down a little bit below my arch, and then on the top of my natural arch I just kind of draw the line a little bit below it, so that way it looks like a straight brow instead of a arch brow. If that makes sense. I'll draw, I don't know, maybe one day I'll do a brow tutorial so I can explain that a little bit more in depth, but pretty much what you're just going to do is outline the brow. Okay, now we're going to fill them in with this dip brow pomade. And I always make sure, like I said, like I've showed you guys in the first video, I just kind of make sure I dip the brush onto the back of my hand just so I know which product, how dark the product is really looking before I apply it onto my brush. I mean, onto my brows. Oh my god, I can't speak today. And then I just pretty much start at the end and I make little small strokes and I just add more product when I want to darken my brow. Now, something that I have noticed with this product is sometimes it dries really quickly and I got like a patch randomly in my brow, so I just go back and I fill it in with my Brow Wiz. So don't worry, you can always fix things up. And then again, when you're moving towards the beginning of the brow, you want to feather it out a little bit. Okay, now by the time you're done with your brows, you should be done baking, and that's just something I've learned after doing my brows so long and doing baking at the same time. So you kind of have to figure that out on your own. But I'm gonna start taking off my banana powder using a fan brush. Oh my god, I'm so dramatic. Anyways, I'm using this Real Techniques fan brush, and it is probably one of my favorite fan brushes because it's just got so much control. You can also use this for a highlighter as well. But I kind of prefer something like more of a dome shape when I'm doing highlighting. And just make sure you blend that out because you don't want a yellow patch everywhere. Gosh, why am I so dramatic? Anyways, I'm going to take this Revlon Colors, I think it's the Photo Ready concealer, and I'm just going to start defining my brow because again, we're doing a dramatic look, and when I do dramatic looks, I always want to make sure my brows look on point. So I'm just going to go ahead and outline the brow and make sure you take your time because usually I mess up and I have to redraw the brow a little bit, so make sure you take your time when you're doing this part. Okay, and I kind of blend it up toward the temples Wherever you see harsh lines, you want to blend that out, okay, girl? Blend it. Okay, she looking good. Okay, she looking okay. She looking okay. Now it's time to do the eyebrows. So, I mean, eye shadow. Oh my god, I cannot talk today. So I'm gonna take my Urban Decay primer and I'm just gonna prime my eyes. I like doing this set because, of course, your makeup stays a little bit longer. And then I'm just going to go into my Too Faced palette and pick this color. Looks like a neutral kind of color. You can use any kind of color that's similar to this, like a light brown. And I'm just going to place this color on my lid. Now, I have hooded eyes, so what the number one thing or technique I've learned when it comes to eyeshadow is to kind of flick it out towards your, follow the shape of your eye. So if it's kind of got like an almond look or whatever eye shape it is, you kind of want to follow that line. It kind of, what this does is it elongates your eye and it opens it up a little bit more. Now, a lot of people don't like to bring their eyeshadow above their lid because they think it looks too hoochie, but girl, I'm telling you, it looks good, okay? Okay, now I'm going to blend that out a little bit more. Oh my god, why am I so dramatic? Anyways, I'm going to blend that out a little bit more so it doesn't look so harsh. But I still want to have a little bit more of a pigmented look to it because I mean, that's going to, if I blend it out, it's going to defeat the whole purpose of me having that long eye. Anyways, I'm going to take my Kat Von D metallic shadow. I forgot what it's called, but it's so pretty. And I'm going to place this on my lid pretty much on top of what I already placed on before. And then I'm just going to kind of blend that out as well. And this color is so pretty. If y'all haven't tried these Kat Von D shadows, you need to get on it. Okay, and you're just gonna, towards the end of your cat eye shape, you're gonna kind of blend it up, like darken it up a little bit. You don't want to be too light because you kind of want it to look again like you have a little more depth into your eye. And when you're blending, you want to do a combination of both the windshield wiper motions and the circular motions. That way you can get like a perfect diffused line as well. And next I'm going to take another color and just to give it the eye a little bit more dimension, I'm going to add a brown color. I'm going to use this Ulta sponge tip and I'm going to apply it, the Too Faced brown color into the corner of my eye. And I'm going to kind of use like the V technique, so I'm just going to go back and I'm just going to keep patting this color in because it is a little bit harder to see the difference, but I'm just going to keep patting and keep blending it out. And pretty soon you're going to have kind of a smoky eye technique. Now you still want to keep with the same cat eye look, so don't go too far from what you've already created because you don't want it to be a round look. You want it to be more of a, like I said, elongated look. Yes, girl. Now I'm going to go back and I'm going to pick some of the same colors I've used before on my lid and I'm going to go to my under eye and I'm just going to blend it out a little bit. Now I don't go too low because when you have hooded eyes and you go too low, it just looks like you got beat up. So you don't want to look like you got beat up, okay? So just go back and forth using the brown and the light brown and just kind of diffuse that using a small brush. Now when you have smaller eyes, you want to work with smaller brushes. It really helps get you the defined lines that you're looking for. Okay, now that we're finally done with the eyes, we're going to start highlighting. So pretty much what I do is I layer my highlight. So I use a liquid highlight and then I put a powder highlight on top. And I'm just using my Becca one. I came with a kit for $20 during the Christmas, so I'm just using both the powder and the liquid. And I just blend it out with my fingers. And I'm just going to go over that using my Real Techniques stone brush. And I'm just going to apply the powder right on top. And this is so beautiful, y'all. If you start layering, you'll see how pretty and natural it looks more instead of just like caking it on top. It just blends in with your skin a lot better. this is me getting way too excited because I'm like, oh my god, highlight, highlight. If you guys know me, I'm a highlight whore. I have so many highlighters. Okay, next I'm going to take this color Deep Throat by NARS, and I'm just going to place that all over my face. It's my blush, and I just like doing blush lash. I don't know what it is, but I just feel like it looks so much better. Then I'm just going to go back and work on my eyes. I'm going to use my Kat Von D tattoo liner, and I'm just going to start outlining my eye. And I'm just going to do a thin line this time because I don't want it to be too thick because it does defeat the whole purpose of the eyeshadow. And I'm just doing a small wing, not too long of a wing, okay? And when I apply eyeliner, I kind of just set the brush against my face so I don't have to kind of make my outline. I just kind of drag it a little bit across. Next, I am applying fake eyelashes, and these lashes are by Kiss, and they're called Ever Easy Lashes. They're the number 11s, and I'm just gonna apply that after my glue dries. And oh my god, here's me being retarded again, but you know, that's what happens when you're bored. And then I'm just gonna apply the ends first, and then the middle, and then the front of the beginning of the lashes. That's just how I find it works better. And with hooded eyes, you want to make sure you watch how long the lashes are because you don't want to go too long because sometimes it just makes you look sleepy. But today, this is all I had. Anyways, I'm going to let that dry while I work on my lips. And these are my ColourPop matte liquid lipsticks. And I'm just going to use this color. I think this is the Lax. And I'm just going to start at the corner of my mouth and work my way up. So with this liquid lipstick, you really want to take your time because when you do make a mistake, it's really hard for you to take it off. So just take your time in this process. And when I fill in my lips, I also make sure to smile and also open my lips a little bit more just to see where my lip kind of like you can see the color because sometimes when you're smiling you'll see that you'll miss like certain spots, so I always just make sure like I do that before I finish my look. Actually right about now is where I mess up, and I just go and clean it up with my concealer. It's the Revlon one that I use with my brows, and I just clean the lines up so it looks more defined and my lips look like they could kill somebody. And next I'm going to just go and fill in my waterline, just so my my eyelashes look a little bit fuller and you don't see like a line between them. And then I'm just going to curl my lashes and use the Better Than Sex mascara and just kind of go work my top lashes and work my bottom lashes. This mascara is so amazing. The only thing I dislike about it is the brush, but I still use it. It's just, I don't know what's with the formula. It's just amazing. It makes my lashes just look so big. Okay, and after the mascara, you are done. But one last thing is I always take my hair down. I work through my hair, make sure it looks the way like I want it to, and I just make sure if is my makeup ready? Do I need to touch up on it? Is there anything else I need to do? So I just look at my face and then I just go back into my face, and because I realized that girl, I need a little bit more contour. So I went back into my palette and I just started redefining my cheekbones. So I just added a darker brown and I just blended that in just because I'm like, I needed something. I needed a little more pop on my bone. At least for the camera, I needed something to pop a little bit more. So I just kind of blended it out a little bit and just, again, added a little bit more. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please let me know if there's any other requests you guys would like to see. And hope to see you guys next time. Thank you.